Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Damon.
And I'm Anika.
And this is iLove.
Love is patient, love is kind, not quick to anger, but forgives at all times.
iLove is dedicated to those teens and people in their 20s and their 30s who are single and trying to find that special someone that God has for them. You know, we have been through some trials and tribulations in our dating, and we want to transfer that knowledge to you.
Okay. Today's topic is, who in the world should I date? That's a good question for the Christian.
Sure is. Whew.
And sadly for us, the choices, the pickings,
Pretty slim.
pretty slim.
Slimmer than a Slim Jim.
So silly. Yes, very slim. And today we're going to tell you how to make the choices even slimmer. Isn't that exciting? Don't get discouraged though, because you only need one. You don't need a lot of choices, just one. And the more specific you are about the kind of person you date, the better your chances are is that you'll pick the person that was specifically designed just for you. And that's what you want. It makes it easier to become one with someone when they've been designed just for you. You know, when I think about my experiences, I realized, one thing I came to realize while I was dating is that being unequally yoked with someone.
Wait a minute, you were dating?
Yes,
I thought I was your only one.
Wait, was I your only one?
Well, you know, that's a whole nother show.
Don't make me bring up some names, huh?
Okay. You go right ahead to what you're
Okay,
talking
well, that's
about.
what I thought. Anyway, of course you weren't the only one, sweetie. We were like almost 40 years old when we got married, and you know I wasn't locked up in a closet somewhere.
Hey, we're 34. We're that old.
Yeah, that's true. We were 34 years old. We were still old.
Well, if you round, it's actually 30.
Okay.
You know,
Thank you, Mr. Engineer. Thank you. Anyway, so, you know, when I think about my experiences, I realized that I learned a really important lesson, and that was that being unequally yoked is not just about dating someone or not dating someone who is saved or unsaved. It's so many levels to being unequally yoked. You have to think about value systems, goals in life. Your overall outlook on life can be different from that person. And that can create a lot of conflict in a relationship and eventually in a marriage. So I learned that I had to really tighten up my standards because I kept butting heads, and it was really unpleasant. My dating experiences became more and more unpleasant. Of course, the more strict I became, the less dating experiences I had, but it wasn't a bad thing. I remember this one guy I was dating. Our value systems were very different in the area of working and not going to work. Don't laugh, don't lag. Why was the black man not believing in working? Let me tell you. So at the time, I had just graduated from college. I had a really good job teaching. I'd be in the middle of my classroom, and homeboy would call me in the middle of the day and say, "Hey, what you doing?" "I'm working." "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just watching some TV." And that really got on my nerves. Our value systems were very different. He was attractive. He was a Christian. We both liked doing a lot of the same things, but we both had different views on working and not going to work, which could have been a problem for me, which was a big problem for me. So I realized that maybe this is not an equally yoked. This is not a good situation to be in.
Yeah, that was a pretty good example, sweetie. I remember I have an example for you where being equally yoked can also extend to hobbies.
Yeah.
Like I have a particular hobby where, you know, I'm an engineer, I'm very analytical, but also I like to be silly and creative and just doing all these crazy things.
Yeah.
And I like to make beats and make these video skits. You know, many of you probably seen my 49 Cent skits I've done, which I love doing. But I've come to learn that not every girl appreciates those skits. I remember burning a DVD of them once, and I'm giving them to a young lady I have some interest in. I thought maybe you could laugh about it, kind of talk about it and so forth. Mm-hmm. She played that thing, watched it, and I think she told me it was one of the worst things she's ever seen. She's like, basically, just don't even bother. I said, don't quit your day job, basically. Mm. You know, I was a impressionable young man, and I was really, really hurt.
Yeah.
And as time went on, I kept getting more involved in this hobby, and I realized that was a real strong passion of mine. And if a woman did not appreciate the creative side of me, maybe I should not be with her. So from that point on, I decided to, hey, you know, you have to love both the analytical side of me and the creative side of me. And that's one thing my sweetie did. As you can see from our next clip, our second date was actually a skit we did together. In fact, let's take a look at this clip right here.
Hi, it's Melvis again, and I'm here with my little poodle Fluffy, and he's my friend. He's my best friend in the whole wide world. Anyways, I have these earrings that I like to show you. If you would like to have them, I would give them to you. And I really like you a lot, and these earrings look really good on you. Mother, I'm kind of filming you.
Oh, shut up, boy. I found my earrings.
I think the dog took them outside and buried them. You have to excuse my mom. She's kind of interrupting my little filming.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
You see my pearl earrings?
No, sure haven't, Mother. I'm not sure where they went to, but I don't have them. They're not in my hands.
What you got in your hand?
I just have this little thing.
You had me looking all over the place with them dang old earrings, and you had them all the time. Give me my earrings. You know what? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you I was going to take that hanger to you? Didn't I tell you not to do that? You're going to make me late for church.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that clip. We had a lot of fun making it.
Yes, we did. I laughed so hard. And the whole time I was thinking, I can't believe I'm on a date with a guy who really wants to do this. Especially since my background is theater.
Hey, see how God bless us.
That's right.
In conclusion, we want to say that when you're trying to find a mate, number one, obviously, you want to find someone who's a strong Christian, a believer, and a growing believer. Someone who's maturing in their faith. Number two, you want to look inside yourself and do a little analysis, see what really, what are your values, what things you like, what things you really, really want in a mate.
Passion.
Yeah, your passion.
Yeah.
Like for instance, one of mine, beyond being a Christian, was that my wife would be creative. I wanted someone else feminine and cute and could be a great talker and was fun to be around and very respectful. Those things really factored into me in selecting Anika. So when I met her, that I checked everything off my checklist, and hey, this is my wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that concludes our segment here. We hope to see you soon.
Yes. So tune in next time to
iLove.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Mwah.
Love is patient, love is kind, not quick to anger, but forgives at all times. It does not envy, and it's not rude. Love's not self-seeking, but it always thinks